From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you for watching our show. And give some love to my co-host, my studio audience. Yeah. I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Come on. Hey, Suzanne. Did you get the alert from the president?
I sure did. I said, oh, here we go.
I didn't get it.
You didn't get it?
Nope.
You're kidding.
I'm kind of glad I didn't.
Yeah, you're kind of lucky. I mean, just so you don't have to
Well,
bother.
you're right.
What? Yeah.
So maybe they want to warn you first.
Yes.
Oh, God.
You better check your phone.
How many people did not get the alert? Clap. No, clap.
Oh!
Oh, what? Norman you didn't get it?
I did not get it.
What?
Nope. I didn't get it.
Ooh.
It's something about this show.
Right.
I got it.
Maybe. So anyway, everybody, Comic-Con is in town. And there's all kind of freaks walking around with costumes on. Now, I'm not really a Comic-Con fan. I don't like Halloween. I don't like the costume thing, but I must say, I changed my tune when I was invited last year. I still don't care for, well, here's the thing. I was there, and I was dressed as Wonder Woman, and that costume was handmade for me by a guy named Steve Lindsay several years ago. I've worn it twice for Halloween, and any chance I get, I like to wear it because it is the real deal. I mean, he so was meticulous with it that DC Comics found out I was going to Comic-Con and wanted us to ship it to them. So, no, oh, now you hold on now. These people are very, very serious about their costumes. To inspect it, to make sure that it's up to the standard. Otherwise, you just go to Party City and get a Wonder Woman costume. Anyway, and they shipped it back, and they were like, yep, pass. That's a good one. So anyway, It started yesterday. It goes all weekend long. Don't be frightful if you see the Green Hornet next to you at the Applebee's. All right. So, A Star Is Born opens today. I know. And the movie will have some competition, though, because apparently there's some sort of superhero movie. Do you know who Venom? Do you know what that is? Okay, well, that also opens today. And Lady Gaga fans were so upset that there was competition that they decided to write fake negative reviews about Venom. No. She calls her fans the monsters, or they call themselves the monsters, whatever. Monsters, get a life, really. So they wrote fake reviews about Venom and then said, I'd rather see, Gaga in A Star Is Born. Here's an example. Just got out of a Venom preview. Thankfully, it was free. Worst 2 hours of my life. I will be taking my wife to see A Star Is Born. And here's how they got caught. Because a lot of the same reviews were popping up on a whole bunch of different websites. And people are like, okay, are these the monsters? Like, these aren't real reviews. And then, in our Hot Topics meeting this morning, I got a revelation. Well, first of all, I am rushing as soon as possible. I like a matinee, the first one, you know, and I'll wait until the hubbub dies down about A Star Is Born, and then I'll slip in. My husband wants nothing to do with that, you know, and I will not drag him along, and I don't want to drag along a girlfriend. I don't like you get together, and then all of a sudden everybody feels like, all right, let's go for brunch after. No, girl, it's the movie. Don't talk. Let's go home, or you know, you go back to your house. So the revelation is that Norman would rather Venom.
It's true. It's true. I'm sorry, monsters. No, I've been waiting on Venom for months. I cannot wait. I mean, A Star Is Born, sure, it's a lot of singing and crying and moping, but this is a comic book movie.
Are you still a card-carrying holder of the club?
Right, of the club. Yes, I am. How dare you?
Well, you know, the How You Doing Club. So I was shocked. You'd rather see a superhero
Over
as opposed to an
a
icon?
diva? Yeah, I mean, sure. This movie looks too, like, mopey and sad for me. Sorry, monsters.
When you see him, say something, please. Anyway, so here's an interesting story, and I'm really quite disgusted that I have to tell this to you, because Pooch Hall has never been in trouble. He's been to our show twice. You remember him from The Game? And then he went on to survive in acting by being on Ray Donovan. You know, who I love. No, not Pooch, but... He's the fixer. Fix you. Anyway, I love that show. I love that show. So, look, right? So Pooch has been married for 21 years. He's got 4 children with his wife. A successful career and a really cute first name, Pooch. Don't you love that, Pooch? Until it all went down on Wednesday night. Well, he was arrested for a DUI. No, because probably one out of every one of us knows somebody who has been. But he was allegedly so drunk that he put his 2-year-old son, Julian, in his lap to steer the car for him. So Pooch and Julian, by the way, the car seat's in the back, but not attached. So the car seat is like flopping around. The car is careening. Pooch is handling the gas pedal and the brakes. And people are watching this happen. Julian's having the time of his life sitting on his dad's lap. When you ask your 2-year-old to drive for you, do you remove your seatbelt to put it over both of you? Or do you just not have one at all? Anyway, they were weaving in and out of traffic. And so people were calling the cops. They finally crashed into a parked car. No one was hurt, thank God. So Pooch blew a blood alcohol of 0.25, which they say that's a lot. Like, that's like 4 times the legal limit. Yeah, he was out getting hammered. Pooch. I'm sure the next day, his wife gave it to him good. You know, Pooch, you work a nice job. There's enough money to call a car service, or you know what, just sleep it off, or ask your wife to come get you, or something like that. You don't want to go down this road, man. 21 years married to the same woman. 4 children with the same woman. And Julian at the wheel. You ever drive when you were real young, though? Yeah. When we used to go down to Virginia, we have cousins, hi Virginia, cousins in Virginia, but they have open space, so it's not on an actual street, and you just drive around. You know, they always have that beat up car that somehow manages to start. And you drive that around. Anyway, he was also charged with felony child endangerment and held on $100,000 bail. Well, he paid that, and I guess he's back home. However, if I were his wife, I would give it to him good. And because now what's going to happen is, in my opinion, and I'll follow this story for you, but I think that the child services will constantly be a presence in their home because Pooch decided to go out and blow a .25 with Julian in the car. And fortunately, the kids probably will not be taken away. No, because his wife is sane. See, she's at home minding her own business. But Pooch, you could never be seen at any Oscar party, Emmy party, the BET Awards, nothing, with a drink in your hand. You can't, because all of a sudden everybody's gonna be like, mm-hmm. And he probably doesn't even have a drinking problem. You know, everybody who does a DUI or who drinks does not have a drinking problem. But now you're on that radar, so you can only drink at home. And even when your wife sees you drink, she's gonna be like, mm-hmm. So you can only drink when your wife is like, look. Pooch, you can only drink in the bathroom on the 3rd floor. When your wife is not home. And don't forget the banaka. Banaka? Do they still make that? How old am I? And the idea that you know, how old are you? All right. All right. Hold on. Another dress from Kohl's, by the way. On the cheap. Yeah. On the cheap. I mean, the money's in the shoes, though, Saint Laurent. I've worn them before. Yeah, cute. Rambo, okay, there you go. Mm-hmm. Not too much, though. Not too much. I had a lot of salt, swelling ankles. Pardon me, pardon me. Pardon me, pardon you. I love our show. I do. And the thing about our show is that if you watch it and you love it, then you get the joke. But if you ever show up here, you're actually an insider, in on the, right, co-host? Yeah. Like you get the inside of what's all going on. People throwing me signs. The studio's not as big as you thought. Lipstick on my teeth. Norman at his podium. Suzanne is one of my executive producers, but she might be shopping for another job based on how she's dressed. Why are you so dressed up?
Oh, just a little something today.
Okay.
You know, I can put myself together every now and then.
Wow.
Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, I check you out, Suzanne.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, not in that way.
I know.
But you know.
I know.
Anyway, the messy show that it is, I love doing it for you. Listen, Jennifer Garner now wants to speed up her divorce from Ben Affleck. Now, here's the deal. She filed legal documents yesterday to have her divorce case pulled from the court so that they can go to a private judge and rush the proceedings to make her single by the end of the year. Well, they've been separated since June of 2015. So what has taken this divorce so long? If you don't love somebody, if you want to get a divorce, then just divorce. Excuse me, if you have kids, you'll see them again. And I mean, you'll see them again. And you know, I don't mind the story of somebody getting married again, you know what I mean? But divorce them quick to teach a lesson. And now if all of a sudden, you know, you all fit, then get married again. Just don't have a big wedding and don't expect gifts and don't invite me. I don't care. So here's my thought on why she's rushing this all of a sudden since it's been since June of 2015 and they got the kids and all that crap. I mean, not crap, but you know. I think secretly that she's rushing the divorce because the day after he got out of rehab for 30 days, which by the way is not enough for somebody who's been in rehab so many times. Just saying. Quite frankly, he looked better when he got out. I suspect maybe there was a plastic surgeon in there as well. Oh, well, he looked like a, look, this is him leaving. You know how the rich do. You make an excuse, you go away, you come back, you're pulled, you're tugged, you're tight. Every time we go on vacation, people look at me like, okay, well, what's she gotten done? What's she doing? No, that's not me, but that's them. I'm one of you. Stop. Okay, so anyway, I think that she's rushing this divorce because the day after, and she's been by his side the entire substance abuse time with the children, him getting fat, him looking ugly, him getting thin, and being back to Ben, and then him going on binges, and he's got this gambling situation that, you know, no one talks about much, but he likes to gamble. But I think it's because the day after he got out of rehab, he had a sleepover with his 22-year-old, don't play it yet. Oh, you're doing too much, you're doing the most, you're doing the most. You're doing the most, you're doing the most. Who's on the buttons? You're too much button nation. I like to set up the story with dramatic effect. You see me cozying up to the camera and stuff. All right. Again. All right. He had a sleepover with his 22-year-old girlfriend. Now, mind you, Ben Affleck is how old is he, 50?
45.
45, same difference, 40, same difference. His girlfriend is this Playboy model. Her name is Shauna Sexton. That's what she looks like. She's only 22. And the day after he gets out of rehab, this is what you go back to? This is the life you're leading? Now, he might not be drinking with Shauna, but I'd be pissed, like, woman to woman. You know, like, woman to woman, like, really? I have to see this? I haven't dated since I left you. I'm busy with the kids and the church and my mom and your mom, by the way, Ben. Jen, you're really wasting it, though. You do need to do some dating. Just saying, Jen. Anyway, so... And this is how we all know they spent the day after rehab together. Roll it. There they are. There's Ben getting out of the car at the house. Here comes Shauna around. And then there's Shauna, look, getting into the car. And the curtain, okay, there was a big debate about the curtain. There was a big debate, oh please. Chairs were throwing in the Hot Topics morning meeting. The curtain, if you know, first of all, the curtain, look. Rich eccentric, followed by everybody. But here's my thing. If you're gonna have a curtain, shouldn't it be at the curb? You know, like right before the town can sue you for stepping over onto the sidewalk with it? Second of all, why is your driveway so close to the street? Like, if you're up to things and you know you're up to things, like when you buy your house, there's certain types of driveways that you don't want to have. One would be close to the street like this. I mean, and there she goes, and he's trying to pull that curtain. What are you pulling it for, Ben? And then there are other houses, like if you know you have a junky garage or you want your privacy, you never want your garage to face the street. In other words, when you open your garage doors, you don't want people looking in your garage. You want to have one of those spin garages where, you know, you pull up, then you do your K-turn, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back. It's annoying, but it'll be worth it to you if you're trying to hide something. Third of all, you have a long enough driveway. Well, if I were Jen, I'd be pissed. Clap if you'd be pissed if you were Jen. Yeah. Well, Jen, good luck. We're following you. Please start to date. Please start to date and get your happiness too. We've got more great show for you. A little louder, a little louder. Singer Mario is here to perform on the Wendy stage. Plus, we've got the hot talk panel to break down this week's hottest topics, including the controversy behind Kanye West's recent behavior. So grab a snack and yeah!